How are you, students? Welcome to our today's lesson. And in today's lesson, we are going to look at silent letters. Now, it's very important to articulate a word and pronounce the word the way it's supposed to be pronounced, so that you can avoid being misunderstood. Some pronunciation of these words might be so close, and you might probably imagine listening to a dictation whereby you can't really differentiate between what is being said and what is really meant. So, this also happens when it comes to some of the silent letters. And a silent letters does not mean it's not present when it comes to the spelling. The spelling will not change, but it will not be pronounced. So we are going to look at a list of many silent letters. And this will be our lesson 24 and lesson 25, which shall just look at the silent letters because also it's a very, very examinable part in our examination. So, silent letters. What does it mean by these silent letters? So in English, there are letters that are usually not pronounced in certain words. So let's have a look at these letters and words in which they are silent, so that we can be in a position to pronounce them accordingly. Let's get the first letter, letter A. So we have this word, most of us we say logically, which is a mistake, but you'll find that the A is silent. So how is this word supposed to be pronounced? The word is supposed to be pronounced as logically, musically, romantically, stoically, and then we have artistically. He did that work in a very artistically, but not artistically, not stoically. That means the A is silent in those words. Let's see letter B, which are these letters which are silent. Or this word where B is silent. Like when you say aplomb, by the way, you will agree with me that most of the words where we have an MB okay. So in an exam situation sometime, alright, we know the silent letter in most of the words with an MB, we have the B being silent. Like when you read this word, this is plum, womb, bomb, tomb. Now, we know the silent letter is B in all these words. So what happens in an exam, for example, you get the three words being wrote, and then this part is underlined, but now that's on vowel. Then you're asked, from the words that are given, pick the one that has a different pronunciation from the others. We say this is womb, not warm, womb. And then we've got this word as bomb and tomb. I think from that pronunciation, you can definitely get that womb and tomb have got the same vowel sound, while bomb has a different sound in that case. So that is the odd one up. Let's carry on with this list and pronounce them together. So, aplomb. Next one we have bomb. We have climb. We have comb. Then we have cram. Then we have debt. Have you paid your debts? Debt. Then jam. We still have more list where the B is silent. Example or more examples: lamb, limb, numb, plumb, subtle, 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 succumb, thumb, thumb up, tomb, womb, and so many other words that have got the B silent. This is just an eye-opener, or it's a drop in the ocean that I'm giving you to know that most of these words with an MB have got the B being silent. Now let's get to the next letter, which is letter C, and identify which are these silent letters, or the words with the silent C. And we have the first word as ascend, ascend. Then we have abscess, abscess. Then we have assent, conscience, conscious, conscious, crescent, crescent, descend, descent. Let's get more lists of these words. Also discipline, discipline, fascinate, fascination, fascinate. Then we have the word fluorescent, fluorescent, isosceles triangle, isosceles. Then you don't say muscle, yeah, it is muscle, muscle. Then obscene, resuscinate, resuscinate. Then you have the word scenario, scenario. Then you have the word scene, scene. Then we have the word scent, scent. And then we go to letter D and see which are these words that have got letter D as a silent letter. Example, and you will agree with me that when it comes to spelling this word Wednesday, most of us really forget the D, and it's supposed to be there. Wednesday, not Wednesday, Wednesday, no, but Wednesday, Wednesday. Then page, page, not the D will not be pronounced. Then we have pledge. This is my pledge. Grudge, grudge. Sandwich, 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 not sandwich, but sandwich. Handkerchief, handkerchief, handkerchief. Then we got letter E, which is silent in the following examples of words. Like you say, head, head, name, name, like, like. Then we have hope, hope, lesson, lesson, surprised, surprised. Then you have letter G, and go the these words. Align, alignment, align. We talk about assign. I assign you this work. Or this is an assignment. So we might write it, and you find that we don't have G present in our writing, because what we are able to hear is that the G is not pronounced. So assign, then Benin, Benin, and campaign, campaign, champagne, champagne, and cologne. I like the cologne that you are wearing. Wear the cologne. You also have more words which have G being silent. One like consign, consign, right? We have one like null, null, not null, but null. In that case, we have the word nash. I remember sometimes back when we used to read or look at rodents. Yeah, some will say they are glowing animals. Knowing animals. See? Remember, these are rodents. They are knowing animals. So, in that case, they are knowing animals, but not knowing animals. Simply meaning that the G is not pronounced when we say that word. Then we have nom, nom, and then we have nu, nu, not nu, but nu. We have the reign of the first emperor, the reign. Then we have sign, okay, then we sign, reign, nu, nom, no, nash, null, and concern. So the best thing is to do a lot of practice with these words so that you are not caught unaware and you are able to pronounce this word in the best way you are supposed to. So we are going to take a short break now, and we get to the next part of our video. And the next part of our video, we are going to look at the letter H, where we have some of these words that have letter H being silent. So let's take our break and then we meet after the break.